Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Melvin and I have returned with an unofficial update and news surrounding Shrine of Imanna and Aetherforged. Now, I'm releasing this on my personal channel rather than on Wayfinder or 07's channel, as this contains my personal views, and as I'm involved in both projects, it'd be unfair to go on record for one studio and talk about the other. So where have I been these past few months? I've been busy working alongside the guys in Studio Wayfinder, preparing and developing the tribute to Dawngate Shrine of Imanna. The team consists of Morat, Min, Thor, Dunk, King, Tanner and myself, and we've been at the grindstone for quite a while now. I've also been busy within 07 Studios, the guys behind Aetherforged, the spiritual successor to Dawngate, taking on a multitude of roles from art to 3D modelling, to sound design and composition to game design. The project is ongoing and looking to hit its pre-alpha goals at some point before Christmas. Now, I made a video asking a specific question some time back that got a decent amount of notoriety. Will we play Dawngate again in 2017? And I have an answer for you. Yeah, kinda. Since merging the projects, picking up support staff and even branching out to standalone servers for testing, development on Shrine has hit the ground running. We've seen a huge uptake on the Discord and subreddit, and our internal tests grow longer and more strenuous as we test every little detail. There's only a small pool of mostly finished shapers, and our current focus is on the networking code and how it reacts to extreme lag. Since the majority of the player base is EU and US, it's likely some players will be playing with 150 ms ping for quite a while in the game's early stages. Sound effects are mostly complete, map ambience, fog of war, jungle camps, recall and other overlooked effects are working too. The client also has some functionality and will allow you to load into the game and back out. It's been a pretty productive year for Wayfinder, and while Min's been heading the front-end development all this time, both Thor and Tanner have been hard at work discussing and preparing our inevitable clash with EA, something we know will happen, but not something we're going to discuss in our public channels until we have solid results. So the question, will we play Dawngate again in 2017, is kind of a strange one, because no one's ever going to play Dawngate again. You will be able to play Shrine of Imanna though. A private server, a tribute to the original game. However, will it feel the same as Dawngate? Will it look the same? Will it sound the same? It'll certainly look and sound the same. It might not necessarily feel the same, as the constraints of the engines are different. I know they use Darksport at Waystone. We're using Unity. There's differences in the physics engines and stuff like that. The particles will be kind of different as well, so it won't be a one-to-one copy. It'll be as close as we can get, but we can't guarantee it's going to be exactly on the mark. We already kind of are playing Dawngate internally with testing, and we're doing weekly tests and stress tests. We're checking servers. We're throwing 13,000 ms ping at something to see if it works. And more of it will be invited and involved to play with us until we can get the game running. We need to test 5v5s. We need to test people in the US against people in the EU. We need to test these things. Not right now though. But rest assured, yes, the vast majority of players will be able to play at least some part of Dawngate or Shrine of Imanna sometime soon. I'm not going to say when, but at least some point before Christmas, there's a good chance we will be inviting a handful of players to get involved. But we don't want to ruin the disbelief by inviting players to play a game that is fucked. I'm going to be as brazen as possible about this. The game we're playing right now isn't Dawngate. It's a broken down private server version where we kind of glued everything together with sticky tape, and duct tape to try and make sure things work. It's not Dawngate. It doesn't feel like Dawngate. It sounds like Dawngate, but it's not Dawngate. It's not Shrine of Imanna. So that's all we can really do in these sort of circumstances, is ask you for your patience and thank you so much for all the patience you've given us and the support you've given us so far, because without these boring tests that we're doing that you guys don't get to see, we're making sure that the game that you get is far better than what you'd expect. And just to wrap this video up, it's worth mentioning that I've been busy working with 07 Studios, working with Aetherforged. It's something I've never done before. It's allowed me to test skills that I haven't used in years since I was in college. I've met some really cool dudes, and I'm working alongside some really great people, really talented people. If you don't already know, check out their Discord and all their subreddits. Links below in the description. You might see some changes between Shrine of Imanna and Aetherforged over the coming weeks. We do have a lot of cool things to show you, a lot of good news coming on both ways. And my channel will be picking up an activity now that the workflow has slowed down. So if you expect more content, feel free to give me a like, comment and subscribe. And you'll be sure to see more of me. Hope you have a great day now. Take care.